Previously, on Raincode, the mysterious masked man reveals himself to be Makoto Kagutsuchi, an assumed insider of Amaterasu Corporation. After a short meeting, we come to the conclusion that he's not one to be trusted, and part ways. We hastily return to the former site of the Nocturnal Detectives Agency, in hopes to regroup with the other detectives, but only shrapnel of the submarine remains. We're then subsequently abducted by mysterious strangers, awakening in a rundown room on the outskirts of the city's Doya district. We're then greeted by Shachi, the leader of the resistance, a band of rebels who are taking up arms against the tyranny of Amaterasu. Shachi reveals that he's a former land developer that once worked with Amaterasu, and elucidates Amaterasu's motive of buying up the lands of the Doya district in order to erect countless rows of research facilities, but abandon them once the research was exhausted. The district residents were left to suffer and harbor resentment against Amaterasu, which gave rise to the rebellion within the district. Inside the rebel hideout, we gather with the members making up the resistance. Icardi, a former swimming athlete whose proficiency has led to his appointment as a courier of important intelligence. Servan, an unsurpassed genius in technical cybernetics, who spent most of his life surrounded by machinery, which has led to his specialty in security and surveillance. Hiwa, a former employee and accountant of Amaterasu, who abandoned the company after the false imprisonment and death of his family. He keeps watch over the holdings and financial needs of the resistance. And finally, Iruka, a military-grade weaponsmith with an unmistakably chilling demeanor and itchy trigger finger, easily capable of unprovoked, cold-blooded murder. Being asked to join the resistance by Shachi, Yuma respectfully declines, stating that he has other priorities that he must pursue. Shachi bribes him with a trade of top-secret Amaterasu intelligence for his service. In setting up surveillance cameras around the city, Yuma is left with little option but to give in. Setting up the cameras, we cross paths with the elegant enchantress herself, Fubuki Clockford, who presumably survived the blast on account of her mysterious forte. For setting up the last of the surveillance cameras, we tune into Shachi's frequency to inform him of the labor's completion, only to mistakenly trigger detonations all over the city, labeling us a domestic terrorist by Guillame Hall and Dominic Fulltank, leaders of Amaterasu's anti-terrorism unit. Joined by Fubuki, we frantically make our way across town, straying from the paths of innumerable peacekeepers, to return to Doya and regroup with Shachi in hopes he can explain the situation, only to find that Shachi is no longer among the living. Evade even more peacekeepers as we depart from the rooftop to defuse the bombs around the city we had previously placed. Cross paths with Kurumi after a brief explanation and realizing the severity of the situation. Kurumi deports toward Toya District to gather what intel she can, and returns to the hotel as we prepare for one final trip across the city, the hydroelectric power plant, deep within the Marunamon district. Through a tip-off from a member of the Rebel Alliance, we're inevitably cornered by our pursuers Guillame and Dominic at the power plant. Shinigami manifests her corporeal form once again, as we're sucked into the mysterious paradox of the Mystery Labyrinth. Welcome back to Master Detective Archives, Raincode.
Ow! This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way!
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
You know what's historical? That fine, rockin' body that Fubuki has. She carried my ass in that chapter, I'm not gonna hold you.
I would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath.
What's up?
Kanai
Not
Ward.
much.
There must be treasures.
This beautiful lady.
Deep inside. Oh, if I had known this was
Yeah,
there,
if that treasure
I
is
would have
death.
brought along a whip and hat.
I love this girl.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
She just made an Indiana Jones reference. You know what that means, right? It was meant to be. This was meant to happen.
And that's what happened.
I've made about 5 this whole game.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking!
Especially with the minecart and the Temple of Doom.
Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth.
There you go. There's another one.
Our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Oh, there she is. I was wondering when the bitch in the black dress would come
Does
back.
she really not get it? Well, that figures.
Shut up. You leave her alone. She is pure.
So, you...
She may be dumb, but she's hot.
You must be
It
the
balances
god of
out.
darkness possessing Yuma.
Yeah.
You got it all wrong.
Something
I'm
like
not the
that.
god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery
Wait,
labyrinth.
she's the god of death? She's not a god of death? She's the god of death?
Right.
Also, it's goddess, idiot.
I'll abandon you in here. I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness.
She's fucking precious.
And you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
Oh, are they gonna fight?
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks. Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered?
How can you even call her that? She's fucking precious, dude. It's almost Christmas, and she looks like a present.
Yuma,
Leave her
I
alone.
swear I shall conquer this labyrinth.
No, cause, see, the thing is whether or not we make it out of here depends solely on me and my capability to methodically think through things and analyze shit. So you may be fucked, cause I can be stupider than you can, believe it or
I
not.
cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
No, I wanna see her when she's pissed off. Let her go, Yuma.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Uh-oh.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
It's okay, I was already on top of Fubuki earlier. We had a passionate embrace earlier.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Unfortunately, yes. That may be more literal than you think.
I am.
Yeah, and then the French accordion kicks in. That's how you know it's about to get weird. Never mind the pink sparkles and the flower petals and the gay dancing. This is about to get really odd. Don't moan when I do it, that just makes it even more weird. Plus, I don't think they have any sanitizer in the mysterious labyrinth dimension, okay? Swing! Nice.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along. And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
Yeah, that wasn't a voluntary give-up of the weapon or anything, not at all. She didn't moan erotically when I shoved my hand in her mouth, no.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Shinigami, calm down.
Not.
Yeah, absolutely not! Exactly. Fubuki is pure as fuck, you leave her alone.
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
Thanks.
You were smuggling that many keys on you?
Yeah, you don't want to know what else she can smuggle. I only pulled a sword out of one orifice. You don't want to know what else she has up there.
You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined. Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
With me.
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
No, I want to see Fubuki get pissed off.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockwork family name, I must fight.
Sheesh.
Do it, beat her ass.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery.
Straddle her face. That'll be good. That'll show her.
The true culprit who
Yuma's just sitting over there with 3D glasses and like a bag of popcorn, just like fucking living his life. Eat her ass? Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm saying.
And find the hidden treasure deep within.
I think that'll make dying like 7 times on the prior labyrinths worth it.
Doesn't look very promising.
I'm just kidding. I didn't die 7 times. More like 2. Nice. That was a great exchange. Into the Willy Wonka Factory of Darkness. I love this funk music, by the way. What is that? Why is that there?
It looks like a countdown.
I don't like that.
I told you a million times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world.
Yeah, but you didn't say there'd be fucking bombs in it, though.
Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, because now I have to do mental backtrack bullshit in the labyrinth with a bomb!
You mean the bomb? Then the timer reaches 0.
I had all the time in the world before, and now I'm limited to 2 hours and 40 minutes!
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
Not if I incorporate the pause menu, it won't. Don't fuck with me, you may be the god of death, but I'm the god of cheesing shit.
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside.
I'm not worried about the labyrinth collapsing, I'm worried about the fabric of reality collapsing, maybe. A little bit, Fubuki.
To obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed
And there she
dungeon.
goes, running off.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone.
Wait, so does that mean that I'm gonna have to defuse bombs within the labyrinth at particular intervals? Or does that just mean that there is an overarching bomb that I have to fucking complete the labyrinth in time to avoid being blown to smithereens by?
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
Oh, great. That's reassuring.
Is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Thanks.
Now I'm worried. Let's hurry
Yeah,
after
I'm
her.
worried. I don't care if I die. I have infinite lives. She doesn't. Okay, so now that I have the option to do it, before we get going, let me actually unpause for this. That way there's music. I don't know if the timer's gonna go or not, so this may fuck me over. I'm not sure. But, as with my usual way of doing things in this series, I want to lay all of my inner processes and workings on the table before we delve into the depths of the labyrinth. Firstly, I believe that it may have been possible to rig the roof's security camera to shoot bullets through a collaboration of Uruka and Servan's specialties, but I'm now disregarding that theory, because for one it seems unnecessary, and two, I don't think it's actually what happened. It's far more likely that the camera is just incorporated as a complicative element to make the murder more dynamic as a hurdle, and didn't shoot the round into Shachi's head at all, and the revolver was used by the culprit who committed the murder and then placed it in Shachi's hand. On that particular note, I believe that the revolver chamber was switched in a hurry, and ended up loosing on the opposite side, leading me to believe that the murder was possibly committed by someone unfamiliar with firearms. Because had Iruka done this, I believe that the chamber would have swiveled out to the correct side, given her history, and I believe that's how it originally was, before the culprit had got a hold of it. So, as of now, I don't have any suspicions of Iruka's involvement. Now, regarding the detonations and the parking lot. Obviously the bombs were fixed to timed intervals for elements of the murder plot to take place, and manipulate the positions of both me and the peacekeepers around the city, hence the bombs being placed in different districts. It's also likely that the wrist codex I was using was implemented possibly to keep tabs on my location within the city. Another thought that had occurred to me at the time is that the bombs may have been rigged at particular intervals to mask explosion noises, or other noises. So here's my theory regarding the parking lot. After viewing the diagram within the power plant and seeing how it operates and takes advantage of hydroelectric power, I believe it's possible that the water channel from the power plant connects directly to the Doya district running just below the Resistance's HQ, due to what Fubuki had said about its above-average collection of rainwater. Upon entry to the power plant, Kurumi had commented that the Amaterasu manufactured safes can float due to the airtight sealing of the safe, which I feel supports the theory that I'm about to give. A detonation took place in the parking lot, allowing for the safe to be dropped through to the channel below, and a hole was blown in the back of the Resistance's meeting room for the safe to be easily forced out, safely securing and transporting the Resistance's assets by means of the water channel below, relying on the hydroelectric energy of the power plant to generate enough force to carry the safe. It's possible that a secondary explosion took place on another floor of the building to mask the hole in the parking lot, hence the rubble in the parking lot. When we met with Kurumi at the hotel after she returned from her visit to the Resistance hideout, she had confirmed that a safe was in the room, but it was unopenable, confirming that yes, a safe is there, but whether or not it's the same safe is hard to determine. Again, I believe it's possible for someone to safely lock themselves or someone else in the safe, given its 5-minute timer of opening, so I really don't want to abandon that theory either. Now, regarding the key in the lock, which I believe was simply used as a tool to obstruct the door and halt the peacekeepers, or quite possibly an unknown third party, possibly other Resistance members? I don't know for sure because I can't say at this point whether I truly believe other members of the Resistance were a part of this or not, and what I'm about to express are my final standing thoughts. I believe it's possible that someone with traits of athleticism could possibly dive from the rooftop through the hole blown below in the parking lot in order to avoid the surveillance camera on the roof, which leads me to believe that a person would have to be both acrobatic, athletic, and have a profound knowledge of and a prolific history of swimming in order to pull something like that off. So as of now, my suspicions fall incredibly highly on Icardi, who, in fact, excuse my reiteration, insisted that Shachi carried the gun with him to the roof, quite possibly hoping to create himself a false alibi. It's possible that the one who sold us out to the anti-terrorism unit may be an insider of Amaterasu, who had infiltrated the Resistance, posing as a member, and it's possible that the one in the Amaterasu uniform next to Guillame may just very well be Icardi himself. So all that being said, I believe it just about summarizes my thoughts as to what may have transpired. Now that the stage is set, let's plunge into the paradox that awaits deep within the depths of the Mystery Labyrinth. This jam is so good. I don't even mind all the running. I don't mind all the cardio. That's gonna be my running music if I'm ever on a treadmill. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, this one's kind of voodoo-y. Okay. What's going on here? This is neat. I've never seen a labyrinth like this before. This is entirely new. There's Fubuki, is she okay? Oh, she's surrounded by cues.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
You know they're fucking evil, right?
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
Oh, it's Dominic. Oh, and it's Guillame, too. It's both of them.
A phantom.
Okay.
Found you.
Oh, I forgot to check my skills. Okay, I'll do that after this one.
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and...
Terrorist and bomber, yes. Murderer, no.
a maggot who doesn't deserve to live.
I think she's hotter like this.
You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing
No.
your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
See, even he agrees.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals. How horrifying. So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Oh, she thinks Shinigami is behind
You
this.
can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
What an
Let's
idiot.
do it,
I
Yuma.
love her.
Hey, Dominic.
I wasn't fond of her at
Laundry,
first, but...
right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
Oh, for whatever reason, I thought she was gonna talk about, like, washboarding our faces, like a cheese grater. Okay, calm down, big guy. I don't have any more baby Roos. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go. Question is, can I work my skills while I'm in a fight? I don't think I can, but it might be worth a shot. We should be okay either way though. This might take me a minute to get past. These are kind of finicky for me. Although I did learn that you can do the combat with the D-pad rather than the stick, which is cool. Alright, so I got security camera footage and Shachi's gun. Just admit what? Okay. Okay, I can't refute that. Oh, no witnesses? Hold on, I think that's the one that I have to refute. Hold on, what are my solution keys? Camera footage. Wait, she said no witnesses, right? Hold on. I gotta dissect this. So I only have 2 solution keys, so that should make this really easy. The only one on the rooftop was you, which means you're the only person who could have killed Shachi. But I didn't do it. Shachi had already been killed by the time I got to the roof. Then let's prove your innocence. I know you can do it. So it's gotta be the security camera footage. I'm gonna be using that to prove my innocence, I think. Because if there's no footage of me on the camera before I got to the roof or whatever, I should be good, right? So I'm thinking I have to refute the other one. Okay, I'm not gonna refute that. I was gonna say, that one is fast, I remember that. Oh, I got it wrong, shit. There weren't any witnesses on the roof, so there's no contradiction there. Still thinking about that solution key. You were on the stairs when the gunshot rang out.
Right.
With this evidence, I can deny I shot Shachi. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I don't know where to use it. Where do I use it at? Am I supposed to refute that one? See, it's hard to assume the context they want you to use, because it's only applicable to one statement. And I have a really hard time trying to find what statement I have to contradict. My logic is usually pretty sound, I just don't know what they want me to use it on. Okay, that's the one I tried to refute before. Okay, so I must have to refute the other one then. That's the only other one that's refutable. It's the only one that has any context that makes sense or pertains to the situation. This one. There we go. Okay. See, that's kind of odd text. It's a very weird way to phrase it, I think.
I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
I like how he's wearing a baby bib. He has like a girdle. It's kind of weird.
The monsters retreated.
That is not the word that I thought she said.
Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my
Okay, well,
respect,
just don't make fun of me behind my back for how stupid I am in getting that wrong, okay?
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Dude, he's not in the mood to deal with her stupid bullshit right now. He's like, I gotta focus on defeating paradoxical mystery phantoms. Can you not be an idiot right now? It's making it really hard to not love you.